Hello, Convergint Nation. My name is Vince Piao, and I'm the Executive Director for SLED, our state, local, education, and defense contractor verticals. However, today I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to share a personal story and speak about a topic that is rarely discussed. On March 16th, 2021, in the Atlanta area, 8 people were shot and killed, 6 of whom were Asian women. You may have heard about that tragic incident, but here in Philadelphia, only a few blocks from where I live, an elderly Asian woman was also targeted and attacked in broad daylight. Since the beginning of the pandemic, over 7,000 reported incidents of physical and verbal assault against Asian Americans, countless others unreported. So the next morning, my wife and I had a conversation with our 2 young children about these attacks. And at the end, my son simply asked me, why don't we hide the way we look when we go out? And how should any parent answer that question? More importantly, why should any parent have to answer that question? And so without a lot of time to reflect, I went about my day, went to work with a lot of other meetings. And really at the end of the day, it kind of hit me as I thought, perhaps I am trying to hide the way that I look by separating my race from my work. And as obvious as it may sound, I can't check my race at the door, whether it's a front door going out into the street or the door leading into a CTC, or simply joining a live video call like this. And I thought about our other Asian American colleagues who might be sharing similar thoughts, similar feelings and concerns without a forum to be heard or to be understood. And I felt a deeper empathy for our other minority colleagues who have been trying to find their voice and calling for action in the wake of George Floyd. I felt compelled to act. And so it started with an email and led to conversations with Ken, with Yoruba, Mike Mathis, and others who have been incredibly supportive throughout this entire process. And that brings me here today. I'm excited to announce the formation of AAPI Connect, an Asian American Pacific Islander Affinity Group with the goal of bringing together colleagues with shared concerns and fostering community for professional development, mentoring, and recruiting. And I'm also glad to announce that Grace Lee will be joining as chair and Nimesh Patel as vice chair, as leaders that will help facilitate conversation and move our ideas into action. We have a webpage set up for those that are interested in learning more and participating in the AAPI Connect community. I know this is a hard topic to talk about, so regardless of your race, your background, or your views, thank you for listening. And I recognize this is the beginning of a long journey for me personally, as well as for our organization as we move towards a more inclusive work environment. We need your support. We need to hear your voice. So thank you in advance, and I appreciate your consideration in taking one step by signing up today. Thank you.